We've been looking at the 10 Commandments, and now finally we're at the 10th Commandment. We know it as, thou shalt not covet. But reading the actual text of Scripture, you find that it says, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house, thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, don't covet your neighbor's male servants or female servants or ox or donkey or anything else that belongs to your neighbor. You see, the 10th Commandment is definitely a command not to covet. But it's also a command not even to compare. Anytime we compare ourselves to others, it's just fruitless. You don't need what your neighbor has just because your neighbor has it. You don't need what anybody has just because they have it. It's okay to want things if they're going to make life easier, if they're good to have, but there's absolutely no reason to compare yourself to others. And not only that, when you covet what your neighbor has, really what you're saying is, I'm not happy in myself. I want to be my neighbor. And when you say that kind of thing, you just don't understand who your neighbor is. Instead of wanting what your neighbor has, love your neighbor because they need your love. Your neighbor ain't perfect. Love your neighbor, warts and all. And instead of desiring to take what they have, show them the love of Christ. God bless you. We'll see you again tomorrow.